Yo, what's up guys, it's Jordan back with another video. Before we get started with this video, yes, I do know that I look very rough right now, okay? I haven't had a haircut since February. It's getting real bad out here, but I'm not tripping because I know that y'all are just as dusty as I am because all the barbershops are closed. But anyways, today I'm gonna be updating you guys on my little social media hiatus, I guess you would call it. So to fill you guys in, if you're new to the channel or whatever, basically on February 26th of this year, I decided to delete all social media except for YouTube because I just wanted to focus solely on YouTube because YouTube is like my intended career path. You know, that's what I'm trying to make a name for myself on. Now, the main reasons why I deleted social media, one, I was depressed, and I'm not really gonna go too much into these things because, you know, you could just watch that video for like the detailed explanation, but I was dealing with mental illness and social media became somewhat of a coping mechanism for me in that I looked to social media for two things. One, validation, okay, just to get the little dopamine rush when I see the likes coming in and all that. And two, a way to hide from my problems. I knew that I had a lot of shit that I needed to work on if I want to do the things that I want to do in life, but I can't do those things if I'm spending all my time scrolling down my feed. So that's basically like the short of why I deleted it initially. Now I want to tell you guys some of the things that I've learned since I deleted it. I feel like I've learned quite a bit about like the way social media affects you like mentally, okay? Social media is really like a drug in a lot of ways, and I didn't realize that until I deleted it. I remember like I just woke up one day and I wanted to delete it. Like something was telling me just delete it all, just, you know, let it go. This was probably about a week before I deleted it, but I just kept making up different excuses as to why I couldn't delete it. Now looking back on it, that's like crackhead activity. Like I could not let go of social media. I was addicted, okay? And most of y'all watching this are probably addicted too. If you can't just delete social media without making up excuses as to why you can't delete it, you're addicted, okay? Straight up. Now, once I deleted it, once I finally gave in, because the universe sent me a sign. One of my friends just texted me out of the blue one morning about a week after I had, you know, felt the need to delete it. And I was like, okay, what are the odds of that? Like, as soon as I start thinking about this, she just does it. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just do it too. I went the little 30 days or whatever. And, you know, during that time, I focused a lot on creating content and learning a bit about myself, which I'm gonna get to in a little bit. I started pumping out these videos. I changed my content style up completely. As y'all see, like I'm posting ASMR videos and basically everything is poetry related because I'm writing like a lot now. Like I have spoken words, just all types of stuff. I've been writing like every day, but that's besides the point. Basically the first thing I noticed when I deleted social media was how much time there actually is in a day. Now that's gonna go over some of y'all's heads, okay? You know, we all get the same 24 hours, but 24 hours is a long time, bro. And the thing is that now I'm creating so much content and I still find myself with a lot of free time. And it's a weird feeling to me to have so much free time and still be like producing so much content. And then on top of that, the content that I'm making is like more aligned with who I am. So it really doesn't feel like work. Like this type of video right here, this doesn't feel like work to me. And you know, that's a great feeling, but sometimes it takes some getting used to because I feel like I'm not getting anything done when in reality I like filmed 2 videos and got them both edited and everything like that. But I'm getting a lot of stuff done now because I just have so much extra time. Like we're talking about hours. And something that I don't think I mentioned in the last video, one of the reasons why I deleted social media is because I started thinking to myself, like say I would wake up one day, right? I'd spend like 3 hours on Twitter as soon as I wake up, okay? Which is obviously that's unhealthy to begin with, but I would do that. And then later on in the day, I would try to like remember what did I see on Twitter? And I couldn't remember anything that I saw. I realized like I'm spending hours at a time on social media and I don't even remember what the fuck I saw on there. Okay, that is like the ultimate waste of time right there. That shit doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense for me to be spending so much time on something and like I don't even remember what I'm seeing on there. So yeah, in short, I really learned the value of time and how much time there actually is in a day and how to use it in like the most optimal way. The next thing, learning about myself. I've learned so much stuff about myself like in these past few weeks. I think I said in my last video that another one of my coping mechanisms for depression was to be around other people. Because like I said, it was just another way to hide from my problems. You know, just for a few hours, get around other people and just forget about everything. And that's not healthy. It's not healthy to just put shit on the back end because it's gonna come back to you eventually. And when you like let shit pile up like that, it's all gonna hit you all at once at some point. And it's gonna fuck you up. And so I never really like took the time to focus on myself, you know, self-love, self-care, my happiness, how to find happiness from within instead of like looking for validation or, you know, just distractions in general. I've gotten to a point where I really like being by myself now. And like that's how I always was as a kid, you know, until I started having mental health issues. I'm a really big introvert. I really value time by myself. I think it's kind of interesting how things lined up so perfectly for me to just be by myself. I think right after I deleted social media, that's when the whole coronavirus thing started to happen. And I also quit my job right after that as well. Then coronavirus happens, like I have nothing else to do except work on myself, produce content, you know, write, like just doing things like that. Like I have nothing else to do except for those things. And it's great. It's really, really great. And I think that goes to show you, you know, you should follow your gut feeling, because my gut feeling got me to this point where my depression is basically gone. I've actually like been able to go inside and dig up all the shit that had piled up and just work my way out of it. That's not to say I don't have bad days anymore, but now when I have a bad day, I don't have to call or text anybody, or, you know, I don't have to hide from my problems. Now when I have a bad day, I sit there and I meditate on why I'm having a bad day, why I'm feeling the way I feel, and I just work through it with myself. That's power right there. That's the ultimate power to have, to be able to work through things by yourself. That's how you find true happiness, by yourself. You know, not having to look to other people for happiness. And, you know, I still have a long ways to go. You know, I'm not perfect, but I'm better than I was yesterday. And yesterday, I was better than I was the day before that. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be better than I am today. That's all it is. It's just constant improvement every day. Take the good days for what they are and enjoy them. Take the bad days, learn from them, and become better. That's what my life is like right now. So basically, I'm really just learning to have control over my mind and my thoughts, and use my thoughts to my advantage to attract the life that I want. I'm learning to listen to my gut feeling because it's done nothing but good for me. My mind is what's gotten me into a lot of shit. I probably could have had this breakthrough much sooner had I just listened to my intuition all along, but better late than never. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now with this. I almost forgot to mention, I did come back to Instagram at the end of my 30 days. And by the end of the day, I deleted it. I spent maybe like 20 minutes on it, and I was like scrolling through my feed, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And then I just deleted the app again. And I deactivated my Twitter account, just so that I'm not tempted to go back on it, because Twitter is the one that I spend the most time on. Snapchat, I see absolutely no reason to come back to Snapchat. TikTok, same thing. I came back to Instagram again a few days ago so that I can make a post just to update everybody on there, because I know not everybody on Instagram is subscribed to my YouTube channel. But basically, when I posted that, I still found myself going back on the website just to see how many likes I was getting. And so it's like that right there, that lets me know that I still have some work to do. You know, like I said, I'm not perfect, but I'm better. I'm getting better, and that's really all that matters. So I hope you guys were able to get some insight from this video. I hope that this video provided value to you and maybe inspires you to take a similar leap of faith, I guess. I mean, I guess it really shouldn't be a leap of faith. It's just deleting social media, deleting apps off your phone. If you're watching this video, I challenge you to delete social media for 3 days. Just 3 days. And just see what you can get done in those 3 days. Internally, externally, just whatever. If you're in school, see how much homework you can get done. If you're a content creator, see how much content you can create. Like, see how much you can get done in 3 days without social media. And, you know, we're in isolation, so I know y'all don't have anywhere to go either, because there's nowhere to go except the grocery store. So if you delete social media right now, you'll have nothing but time to do the things you need to do. So yeah, stop hiding from your problems. Take it from me. It will catch up to you eventually. Thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I'll see you all in my next video. Peace.